What have you done in the past in order to empower your people, your teams, and make sure that they are, fully measured and accountable for what the deliverable is, and that they, accept it, and it brings them a feeling of, greater self-worth, greater accountability, of course, and more sort of integration with, we're in this together, as opposed to just, we're being contracted to do X, Y, or Z.
There's a few things. One is you have to create visibility in the organization. And one critical aspect of that is having a set of metrics that really kind of drive the right behaviors. So I tend to want metrics to be as simple as possible, as automated as possible. And in every case, I can point to a metric and say, I have an action associated with that. I like to look at what I call sort of spillover. So how successful are we at delivering what we committed to in the sprint? How much of that is spilling over to the next sprint? And then I think another one that's really important, at least in the context of the development team, is understanding quality. And I like to look at defect escapes. So which defects did we not find that made it all the way out into a production environment for a customer to find? Because that shows multiple stages that we have in our process. These are the ones that made it all the way through. It's really good to know, hey, we found, 22 defects during QA testing. That may be good, that may be bad. But ultimately, you're really trying to understand what's the impact of quality on the customer. And so that's one that I really like to focus on.